Hi guys! Sorry I've been away for a while, but if you've seen my last video you might have an idea why, or if you follow me on Instagram or any social media platforms you've probably got a good idea. If not, I'll link it down below and you can go check out some of my posts and a little bit more things on the situation. But today I thought we would do a video on what I've learned from yoga. Given my current situation, I've managed to tweak my mind slightly on how I deal with things, but if you know me and you've seen my posts, you will know I've been struggling a lot recently. But I am human, so it can only be expected when you're going through crazy life things. But yeah, I like these sort of chatty videos, and I think yoga has helped me a lot in the process and my mindset nevertheless. So maybe you've been interested in what the hype is about yoga and things like that, and it can have a big influence on our mindset and the way we react to things, and we don't necessarily always realize. You obviously see your physical practice, but people don't always notice the way it is impacting their life off the mat until further down the line. And it is, I guarantee you, even if you're just beginning your journey, it is impacting your life, and it will all add up and you will see the changes that will happen, the way you react to situations, the way you deal with stress, deal with anxiety, different things like that. But obviously being authentic and being real with you, I have been struggling recently. It has been hard for me going through everything and dealing with all the injuries and knowing that it's going to be a long process in my healing, but it's just an opportunity for growth, and that is how I'm trying to look at it. As much as my mind is battling with me, I'm trying to use it as an opportunity to grow, learn, and obviously our journeys, our backgrounds, they completely shape us. So this is just something else which is going to shape me for the future. Anyway, let's get on. So number one, yoga has taught me that life is not a competition. So when you get to a yoga class, at first maybe you feel a bit uncomfortable, you're comparing yourself to other people. The more you go, the more you realize nobody is looking at you. Nobody's trying to compete with you. There's no winner. There's no, oh look at that person, they're doing this, I'm not doing this. You might feel like that to begin with, but the more you go back, you'll realize there's no competition, and that will influence your life off the mat, because you won't be competing with people. You'll be doing what's best for you, and you'll be following your body, your mind, and not worrying about what the person next to you is doing, not comparing, not judging yourself, knowing that you are completely different to the person next to you. Just because somebody can throw a handstand in doesn't mean that they're the better yogi. We all have different desires. We all have different reasons why we get to the mat. There's a much deeper meaning and deeper impact that yoga can have on your life, more than just your strength and your physical abilities. We're not competing for who can be the best yogi. We want to grow together as a community, and that is why I fell so much in love with yoga to begin with, because I felt so welcomed. I felt like they weren't looking down on me. I was being asked out to dinners, to events, and just getting to know people and completely welcomed into this little yoga family, and it was just so lovely. Especially when moving to a big city, I felt like this sense of community was just something I wanted to be a part of, and I wanted more people who maybe don't feel like they fit in, or maybe they've just moved to a busy city, to find a place they can fit in. And it's no matter your capabilities, no matter what you can do on the mat, everybody is welcome. Everybody is friendly. Everybody wants to get involved with you. It's just not a competition, and there's no end result. There's so much opportunity to grow further. Not the who can run like 100 meters the fastest. It's a journey, and it's a community, it's a lifestyle, it's just so many things. And yeah, I can't even express it. You just have to experience it, and you have to keep going back to the mat, and you'll understand why I speak so passionately about such a thing. Okay, so number two is uniqueness. And we realize how every single body is completely different. So again, about no comparisons, just because somebody maybe can do a handstand, maybe the person next to them can get into the splits, and the person who can get into the handstand maybe cannot. We're all different. Maybe someone can touch their toes, maybe somebody has heaps of upper body strength. They balance themselves out. We all come together in this amazing place and just show how different we are. And it's amazing just to see how no one body, there's no guidebook for each individual person. It's just, yeah, it's just being who you are, finding your strengths, finding your weaknesses, and being okay with that. So finding this balance between strength and flexibility, and nobody is completely perfect. We've all got these little insecurities. Maybe we show them, maybe we don't, maybe we hide them. But it leads to self-acceptance, because you realise that we're all the same in some respects. Although we're completely unique, we all have these insecurities. We all learn self-acceptance through knowing that we're all unique, which is a bit different, a bit contrasting, but it is. We're all different, but yet we're all the same, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm rambling. So number 3 is that we'll all face challenges. Yoga can shape you in a sense that how you deal with these challenges. You come back to these challenges will give you the results when you face challenges outside of the yoga room, off the mat, and in real life. You know that you can deal with things. You have this, which is completely different, because I know you can't really compare a life struggle to dealing with the frustration of not being able to touch your toes or something. It's just crazy, but it does. It influences it. You are able to find this calm mindset to deal with things off the mat, because you face these challenges on the mat, even though the bigger situations are obviously what you're going to face off the mat. That you do deal with things such as being able to sit with yourself, finding this contentment within yourself and self-compassion, and the whole of you discover on the mat. You find this acceptance. Anyway, I'm sorry I keep looking away. I just speak so passionately and my eyes wander. Okay, so our final point is that movement is medicine, and it can be completely healing of your mind when you step onto the mat and find this connectedness with, is that even a word? I don't know. Give this connection with yourself, where you are able to just connect with your body and how it's feeling. So you can just get on the mat and just move and find this movement fluidity and this flow, and just connect with your body and how it feels and what feels good for you. You'll find it healing of the mind, and if you're frustrated, you can get on your mat and you can just move, and everything would just seem to wash away. It's something that we don't have to pay for. We go to a pharmacy and we try and buy medicines and things like that over the counter to try and heal our bodies. The things that we need to heal our bodies are right here, right now. Our body. We can move our bodies anytime we wish and find this mental release, this mental clarity. Same with the breath. You can connect with your breath wherever. It's a tool we all have with us. You bring your focus to your breath. It's this automatic sense of release that you don't have to pay for. It's completely free, and everything we have, we are able to utilize in a sense to heal our own bodies. We are able to move our bodies, find this release, find this mental clarity through movement, through the breath. And I think that is just amazing when you realize how magical our bodies are and how lucky we are to be here on this earth, and just how our heart's beating, how our breath moving. Experience this wonderful world, and everything every day is different, and you can pick up beautiful things from each day, and it can just transform your whole output on life. It's just looking for it and changing your mindset. And I've said I'm struggling with this right now. It feels like a battle. You keep feeling like you're taking steps forward and then something knocks you back and it's like starting all over again. But I know that if we stick at it, we keep moving forward, it is for a positive benefit, and that it's only just to shape us further and just to challenge our mindsets to be stronger in the mind and in the body. Anyway, I'm sorry for these rambles, these shenanigans, but I know I've been away for a while. I like these chatty videos, so it's good to be back. I'll hopefully see you soon for a flow and another chat sometime. So subscribe and like the video for more, and leave me a comment if you wish or have any questions. I hope to see you soon. Bye!